Hi, everybody. This is Luz Cruz, and I'm coming to you because of the recent incident that happened at Shurr High School with all the rats dropping, rats nesting in the HVAC. It's very disturbing that the past administration and that the Montebello Teachers Association knew what was going on and hid it because none of them worked there at the school, so their healths were being affected. They didn't care. And that bothers me as a human being. I read about one teacher. He said he vacuumed his desk off from rat droppings. And that is not good. I did some research prior to getting on here, and they said never vacuum it because the particles can go into the air and you can inhale it. And that can cause two different types of virus, and I hope I say them correctly, but it's hantavirus and arenavirus. And if I was that teacher, I would closely monitor my health for the next few weeks or so, and possibly even consult with his family doctor just to make sure that he's going to be okay. Now, this has been going on between 8 to 10 years. So the teachers, the students, the custodians, the clerical workers, the administration, the parents and volunteers who've been coming in there on a daily basis have been inhaling all this fecal matter. Now, they say when it's dry, it's not bad, but it takes time to dry, like 3 days. So in that 3 days, you're inhaling all of that fecal matter. You're inhaling it into your system. It goes into your lungs. It goes into your entire system. And it can cause a lot of disease. It really can. And that's what bothers me, is that our students, who are the future leaders, have been inhaling that. Our teachers who've been working really hard have been inhaling that. Our custodians who clean rigorously all the time, cleaning, have been inhaling that. Our clerical workers who are working in the office, doing all the paperwork, tirelessly working, are inhaling it. The administration who's been walking around there, monitoring classrooms, talking to people, holding meetings, are inhaling that for the last 10 years. The past administration, the district, that would be Dr. Martinez, going all the way backwards, knew about that and didn't say anything. The Montebello Teachers Association, that's with their present president, who is David Navarre, and then there's Doug Potowski, and then there is Lorraine Richards, and then you have Elma, you have Jessica. I can't think of anybody else, but there are more in there, including Kathy Schlotz, who's the executive director. They knew about this and did nothing. They were protecting their wallets, especially Kathy Schlotz, who makes $262,000 a year per Whittier District, per Whittier Daily News. I didn't say it; they said it. And so they know about this, and they did nothing. If I had worked at Shurr High School, I would be knocking on MTA's doors, banging down their doors. I would be at Kathy Schlotz's house. I would highly recommend anybody who worked there the last 10 years or attended school there or volunteer there, go to your doctors and get a complete checkup. Because if you have any symptoms, I would get myself a good attorney and go after this district because they hid it. Now, the present interim superintendent, the parents didn't like it, but he did a fantastic job. He said, we're closing down that door and we're going to get everything cleaned out. Why? Because he cares about your children, because he cares about the health. The other ones didn't care. They were worried about their checks. And so now here comes David Navarre, and he says, since he's our new president, I lost, obviously. He said, we have a message, and they're looking forward to a council meeting because they want to start people to join them in the Strategic Campaign Institute Internal Organizing Series, because they said we're in for a fight. Well, David Navarre and Doug and Kathy Schatz and Alma and Jessica, we've been in a fight for the last 10 years. You sold us out first to the charter schools, and now you sold out our health. And you don't care, you don't seem to understand how important our health is. So I'm telling you, teachers, with our next meeting, forget this institute. You better be fighting about why they sold you out to the charter schools and why they sold your health out. So I shall talk to you later. Thank you.